Hello, I am Bishwo Pandey and I'm doing a presentation on macroeconomics and its effects on personal life. So what is macroeconomics? Macroeconomics is basically the study of economy as a whole. It's one of the two parts of economics. So how is macroeconomics affecting my personal life? I want to use the first concept we learned in macroeconomics, the concept of opportunity cost. I want to give you a personal example of what happened last month. So last month I had to make a choice, either paying off my student loan or my credit card debt. I wanted to pay both of them, but that was not unattainable because of the limited resources, which in this case was the capital or money. Therefore, I had to make the choice. So to pay off credit card debt, I had to give up opportunity cost of the student loans, and to pay off my student loans, I had to give up opportunity cost of credit card debt. At the end, I had to make a choice, and my choice was paying off credit card debt. So for the credit card debt, I had to give up student loan as my opportunity cost. And why did I choose credit card debt? Because it was charging me highest interest rate, so it would be wise to pay it off, and the cost of the balance was substantially lower than the student loan, and I was able to pay the full balance. So this is how it represents how opportunity cost was involved in my life. Another example I want to give that relates to macroeconomics is the demand concept of macroeconomics. I have presented a graph over here that consists of price and quantity, which is the gas, and this is going to be my demand curve. The gas prices are very low right now, which have enabled me to afford more gallons. As the prices of gas been going down, the quantity has been going up for myself, and it has helped me to take a job 50 miles away from the city. I'm able to travel and visit friends and family. So in this graph, as the price is going down, my quantity for gas is going up. So this is how it relates to macroeconomics. I usually get my news from online sources, but I sometimes get a mail from the Longview News Journal and Wall Street Journal. In this article, this was from the online source CNBC. It was titled "A Recession Worse Than 2008 is Coming." And in this particular article, it covered the recession factors that we have covered in our class. It was basically saying recession has occurred in the US every 5 years. So another recession, how likely it is to come in coming years. That's what it's covered. Another news source, another news article I got it from is ABC News Source. It was titled "US Economy Ends 2015 on a Better Note and Starts to 2016 with Bang." So on this article, the writer writes about how GDP is going up since the start of 2016. The production has been really good. The unemployment rates are going down. So these are two sources I include. And on the second source, the US economy ends 2015. On this news source, it particularly talks about GDP and unemployment, which we have covered in the class. In the economics, we cannot ignore each other. Everybody is related. We have a social responsibility towards each other. The person living in China gets affected if the US economy goes down. So we have our social responsibility. We are made up of different cultures from different areas of the world. So we need to work together, and we have to be responsible socially to create this economy to give better future for our kids and next generation. So this is how macroeconomics and social responsibilities are related. We cannot ignore each other. We cannot ignore anybody. We are living in this society which creates this economy. So we have to be really socially responsible for each and every factors of the society. So studying macroeconomics and its concept, particularly about like basic macroeconomic principles, how inflation and recession work, GDP and its calculation, and its impact on economy, and also unemployment, demand, supply, etc., has helped me gain intercultural competence, knowledge of my civic responsibility, and ability to engage effectively in regional, national, and as well as global communities.